Hey everyone, this is Nova Vs, aka Nova Heroes of the Storm, and today I will be bringing you some of the HD Heroes of the Storm Nova action, and what I considered a difficult comp to go up against because of the beefy nature of these heroes on the blue team. I apologize ahead of time for the keyboard click. I want to get a mic soon that will drown out all that noise. So I'm sorry ahead of time if that's annoying for you. Of course, here I'm Nova. I chose this particular game because I wanted to point out that what Nova should be doing. Versus a very tanky group.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
Of course, the map again is Dragonshire. Control both north and south shrines to release a Dragon Knight in the middle of the map. Thus giving you an advantage over the enemy team for a while or until they kill off the Dragon Knight. On the red team, of course, we have Nova, Redguard, Tyrael, Uther, and Tychus. On the blue team, we have Brightwing, Sergeant Hammer, Arthas, Uther, and Martin. Nova has a particular hard time against this comp because of the amount of HP these heroes have, and her inability to one-shot them at the beginning of the match. Of course, I mean that would be way overpowered if she had the ability to do so. But even at the highest levels, it's kind of hard to one-shot them. But whenever you do go up against a comp like this, it's important for you to realize your role and such. And it's important to be patient and choosing when to reveal yourself when you attempt to assassinate. Of course, the priority here is going to be Brightwing. It has the capacity to keep the entire enemy team alive if Brightwing is a clever one. I find it a wrong move that if you do a wrong move against, the enemy team, especially against Arthas, it will cost you your life. Or a good Martin. You can find the build that I'm using for this game at the bottom of the description of this video. So let's, without further ado, let's get into the game. As you can see, we already have one kill for the team. They control both shrines here. He could have easily killed me if he would have, ignored my decoy, but I guess... Now the thing about my build is that it takes a whole lot of mana. I constantly find myself having to hearth back to get my mana back. A good Arthas will always lead the fight, and the thing about tanky characters is that, when you have support such as Brightwing, it's important for you to always be ahead of the match. In group fights, always be ahead in the group fights. That way your team is going to have the ability and, to move forward and push forward, because, this is something that you don't do as a Dragon Knight. You attack the minions. You're supposed to just keep going for the base, and of course, hopefully your team will accompany you, but this is where the team is lacking. As you can see, their Uther and their Arthas are just, they're bent in trying to kill the minions, not really doing much. But as Nova, what you want to do is you want to keep applying pressure to, the enemy team, whether it be just attacking the Dragon Knight, if nobody's there to protect it, or attacking the healer. As you can see here, I'm still constantly going after the healer. The Dragon Knight doesn't seem to have a clue and just going after the, minions. Every once in a while, it's okay to chase if the kill is secure, or, it's a sure thing. But not to overextend, of course. Sergeant Hammer is also really good, but if you ignore him, he will do massive siege damage to your team. As if I remember correctly, we're gonna keep chasing this guy. Because left unchecked, this guy will pretty much level your forts. See, this is very dangerous against a Nova player. Whenever it's frozen, Arthas will just come up to you, activate the, Remorseless Winter, and will keep you slowed the entire time it's chasing you down and just killing you. As you can see, my damage didn't do anything to Martin, just my basic attack didn't do anything. And there I am hearthing back because of the low mana. What you want to do as Nova is you want to maintain this, you know, a high mana, mana efficiency as much as possible, because you know that depends on you and assassinating the other heroes efficiently. If you are left out in the open constantly, you're going to get assassinated, and people tend to converge whenever they see a converge to your hero if a Nova is revealed in the map.
Dragon's Wrath.
So shrines activate in 18 seconds. Now, as a Nova player, what you're gonna want to do is, you know, secure the maps by destroying vital characters. In this case, it's gonna be Brightwing. So what you want to do is you want to clear whatever shrine you are wanting to take, clear of helpers, which in this case is going to be Brightwing. As you see there, I don't even engage Martin unless Terrell was around.
What do you ask of me?
And even then, my priority is going to be Brightwing.
We are blessed by the light. What do you ask of me?
As a Brightwing, what you want to do whenever you see a Nova is always set them, you know, polymorph them, because they will do massive damage to you if left unchecked. 3 heroes down for the blue team, and red team is going to go ahead and take the shrines.
Yes.
I find myself hearthing right back again because of the low mana. This is very dangerous to do as well, because having to hearth back constantly will leave your team without, you know, the assistance needed in order to push forward in whatever it is the team is trying to accomplish at that particular point. Look at that amount of health Martin has. It's just way too much. That is a really good divine shield for that from that Uther. So as you can see here, Arthas is chasing me down. If he would have continued, he probably wouldn't have caught up. I was a little bit too further ahead, but they went ahead and chased after Arthas, Uther. Sorry, they went ahead and chased after him, giving me a chance to pick up the Dragon Knight. Which again, chasing, this is where the map awareness comes from. You need to realize that we had that available. They saw me get away, and yet they refused to keep me checked. And I think this is where I go. See what I'll tell you about Arthas? Their Remorseless Winter is really good into bringing out, you know, hidden characters. It's very mana costly. As you can see, Arthas has no mana at all. If I'm not mistaken, it drains mana every second, every time it's in use. Now the enemy team here, here's where it's flawed. It decided to just hang out in the front of our base without actually doing anything. It didn't push. It's just dancing back and forth. And of course, I'm trying to see when I can do a little snipe to Brightwing, and they're leaving their Brightwing unprotected. This Arthas here is just attacking minions. I'm trying to find a perfect, because if revealed incorrectly, see how they all kind of went up? You gotta be very careful around, and especially not to get close to these heroes here, because what they do is they reveal you as well, because this aura here is a damage aura that will inflict damage to anyone that's near. So they're not really doing much, which is pretty much the downfall of this team. They're not really doing much, they're just dancing back and forth. So at this point, if you're Nova, if you see a low damage tank or low health tank, you might as well just try to snipe them. Hopefully they don't converge to you, all of them, and just pretty much destroy Nova for very low health. And there goes Arthas. Now without their tank, that team is pretty much done for, and they all start retreating. Martin, not sure what he was doing. Oh, they were probably controlling the Northern Shrine. So you apply pressure back by just poking. This Martin should have just left. It's 4 heroes versus 1. Material is so good. Someone went there ping crazy to gotta get that Northern Shrine, so naturally I go up there and try to get it myself. But seeing as Rhaegar was already up there, I went ahead and just hearthed back to get back on my full mana. And there goes Rhaegar. Of course, completely annoying, completely ignoring the fact that our Dragon Knight was going to be released here in a bit. Not sure exactly what they're doing. They're not pushing, they're just chasing. So might as well just assassinate them. We should be assisting our Dragon Knight as well, but seeing as they're wanting to push, we went ahead and tried to. Seeing the chance that there's Brightwing, I might as well just go down for the Brightwing. That way, whenever they do try to do some sort of pushback, they're unable to. Look at that health. I mean, that triple tap didn't do nothing for him. But it's enough to bring him down when he's running into the group. Of course, Brightwing priority. Always go after Brightwing. In this scenario. It's a little bit taunting back and forth. As you can see, not really quite sure what's going on here. See, this is a really decent Arthas in regards to knowing how to tank. Although he does like to go back and forth a lot, he decides to be in the front lines, activates his ultimate special skill, and always maintaining his health up, while his team picks off whatever might be lingering. In this case, if I'm lingering way too much, it would go straight for me to get rid of their damage. Because if you really look at it, our team only has 2 damage dealers, which is Tychus and of course me. If they were to get rid of Tychus or me, the team would suffer greatly. As you can see, Nova can pretty much bring down someone 25% of their health against a tacky person. Oh, I remember here messing up. I meant to do a triple tap on Luther, and I did it on Martin. But it brought him down to 30% of his health, give or take a few. Yeah, some good. That was a good stun right before he died. People should often do this too, whenever they can. Just mount up and chase. He could have easily gotten away. I'm not really sure what that was all about. So we go for the bottom shrine, Tychus, see how he goes. Yeah, Martin would have totally destroyed him if Rhaegar wasn't there. Yeah, Martin shouldn't have done that. Now, because of Martin, the blue team lost the bottom shrine. And of course I'm there to get the Dragon Knight. These guys, it's good to have support on Sergeant Hammer, but the priority should always be the objectives. If you don't get the objectives, your team will suffer greatly. Like what's going on here. You get massive EXP by knocking down the towers. If you can see, we're a level above. We already have a very clear advantage over them. Our team would have pushed a little further if Tyrael was with us. And as a Dragon Knight, whenever you do take control of the Dragon Knight, what you want to do is you want to push away tank characters and keep only the those, you know, the easily killable characters like Brightwing, Belstad, another Nova on their team, Tychus, you know, the characters with low HP. But Uther, Arthas, and Tyrael, what you want to do with them is you want to push them away to kind of get them from supporting the team then. The Uther here just decided to attack the. This should be just trying to get away. They can't versus 3, especially now that the second damage dealer is here. Nobody really went for mercenaries on their team, which I think would have helped them apply some sort of pressure to our team, making us go back to defend.
We are blessed.
The Arthas here, of course, that guy disconnected, which happens often in random games. Oh, that Bloodlust. Pretty much, you'll see the healths just everything just die. I think this is when the team really started to suffer, whenever they lost connection with another player.
The Dragon Knight's power.
And this is what I was telling you about having always, you know, high mana. It's really hard to snipe people whenever you're low mana. I remember here I didn't have enough mana for a pinning shot. So I decided to just go back and get some mana. So everyone rushes through the shrines they're about to activate.
Take the Dragon Knight's power.
There's Uther controlling the southern shrine, Moon Shrine. And I think Rhaegar is going for the... But he stops. Upon seeing this, I realized that he's going to take it, so I go back to the middle shrine. I wasn't having good map awareness here, but usually when you do, you're able to just pick it up on point. That was a good stop. Very well done. So this here is the final push for the enemy base. The thing about the Nova's triple tap is at level 20 you're able to have a talent for it that would allow you for the triple tap to reset if you're able to kill a hero using that particular move. I decided to chase this guy away because since we're attacking the core, I wanted to get him kind of scared even though I wouldn't be able to kill him at this particular point. he wouldn't be able to assist, and he just decided to go against.
A hero has rejoined the battle.
Not really quite sure what he was doing. But anyway, we're attacking a base, and it should be pretty much GG. So there it is, guys. The GG from red team. So overall, what you want to do is, of course, have patience, priority, and don't go out all willy-nilly. And don't be like Morden here and just attack the base for no reason. Anyway, so that's it for this. That's my gameplay for the Dragonshire using Nova. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I was able to provide you some insight on how to improve your game using Nova. Any suggestions or comments, please leave them at the bottom of this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. So thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you guys next game.